would like to say Namaste, Kem Cho. What I mean is, keep rocking. How are you doing? And keep rocking like me. It's my mantra of my life. Keep rocking and live your life to the fullest. So, guys, this is Snehal Shah, aka DJ Ring. I would like to borrow your attention for the next 10 minutes. So, guys, it's gonna be my journey of my 16 years as a DJ. So, it's a very delightful moment for me right now to be on TEDx and speaking to you guys. So smile, take a deep breath, and enjoy the journey with me as a DJ. So though I'm a D jockey, but my talks today is gonna be on the different C's of my life, which is what I mean to say is breaking the convention. This is gonna be a central idea of my talk today. So, a little bit about myself. Born and brought up in a conservative, industrious Gujarati family. I've been DJing from last 16 years and amongst the top 100 female DJs in the world. And I've been ranked as number one, ranked as number one female DJ from last 7 years. I've got my own radio show called Radio Swag on Big FM. And I've got a lot of remixes and tracks released on different labels. I've appeared on television as a very first Indian female DJ on IPL Extra Innings in 2013. So, guys, this is what about me. In my college days, while helping my friends arrange events, when I saw first DJ in my life, in my college days, and I was fascinated to learn this art, somehow. And I don't. It was a big fascination for me, and I thought, I learned about being unconventional, being different than others, and I do not know how to achieve that. But somehow, as I was working, studying, and I was studying my MBA class, and I enrolled for my DJ course, and somehow I learned it. I learned the art of mixing and how to mix the beat and how to flow and how to get the songs along and how to download things and all the technical part of being DJ. I learned that, it was my secret passion. Basically, I wanted to be with music all the time, 24/7. It was the best profession to be with music as a DJ. So that was my passion, and I wanted to just turn my passion into my profession. So I enrolled as a DJ job somewhere, and I completely failed that time for the first time. So for me, fail is first attempt in learning. So it's about my journey of learning things at a time, and I came across another C is continuous learning, and I learned it very well, and technically I became strong. And somehow my third C, the courage, kept me going, and I did not stop. I did not give up, but I kept learning there. And there I organized a lot of shows with the help of my friends, and my parents attended it because that time our parents didn't know what DJ means. They were attending all the orchestra events where the singer sings and the band plays the music, but they've never seen a DJ playing. So they didn't know the idea of being a DJ. So I actually organized the event and my parents attended, but somehow they believed in me. And the night I took an oath to stay away from all the vices that were commonly associated with DJing profession, because there were a lot of things why my parents were worried about, and there were 3 Ds, I would call it as, what do you call it, as drugs, drinks, all the delicacies which is associated with DJ profession. So I still remember that moment that I holded my parents' hand and palm, and then I told them that, I'll be like staying away from all the bad habits of the industry, but I will carry on my cultural values with me. And they actually believed in me, and I have actually carried the things with me. All my action will be in the line of cultural values and only and wholly. So, that was the beginning of my journey in 2005. It was a big leap. People call it as, there are miles to go before you sleep. So my father showed me a new path where he said that I would be the torchbearer for all the female DJs and all the other female entities in the world. And in 2005, our parents were very scared to send the girls out in the night. It was a nighttime job. It was very difficult for me to convince my parents, but they believed in me. They supported me very well. I'm very thankful to them. And I in 2005, my journey started, and my core values being the guiding compass for me. I started beginning to my journey, and sometimes you are not sure what you're doing, but then when you say something like that, that if you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it, and do the thing with your heart says, and I listened to my heart, and I wanted to just do it what I do the best, and I had actually learned it. So it was the turn of the century, and in 2005, I guess in six, all the social media, Orkut was there available for us to promote our talent. So I was first on Orkut, and then Facebook got introduced, YouTube got introduced. So all the social media came across, and those were the 4 years which I had to keep myself on acid test. And 4 years I promoted myself to become a brand, and become the first female DJ to play Bollywood music in the right way, in right technical way. So I started my journey. 4 years went by. 2009 came across, and 3 years was still moving at a snail's pace. And the sea, courage kept me going. And it was 2013 where I got the opportunity to play for the biggest television show, which was IPL, the extra innings Indian Premium League, which is very popular on TV. And I was 54 days continuously on television, being a DJ for extra innings in 2013. And it was a season 6, and I got the opportunity. I got popularity that time, that my face got recognized. And the next thing was carving my niche. The C I talk about is carving my niche. uh, I started getting popular, recognized, and all the radio channel hosts. Okay, I hosted a lot of events in abroad. I played for almost everywhere in India, and I was getting popular there. And for my ecstasy, I got married that year, and it was like a wow factor for me that I got married to a DJ, and I thought there would not be any restrictions, or I'll not be outcasted, as I'm marrying a DJ. We would as a couple, we would just work in the same manner, and it would be accepted as I work in the night time. So I thought as much, but then there were restrictions for boys and girls in a different way, because if the guy in the same house can do the same job, but girls cannot do the same job. And that time I was very furious about the fact that girls can't do the same thing. And I feel it was very difficult time, and I had to try convince my in-laws or my family, but there were a lot of restriction. My marriage ended, and it was a 7 years marriage, and it ended. But what a relief now I feel about. If I imagine, it is a relief that it happened. Destiny, my friends, and which where I come across the another C is consciousness. I got conscious about one fact that as a female, as a woman, there would be so many women across the world. They would have got married, but they would have a lot of talent, and because of the restrictions in our families, in-laws families, that women cannot do this or women cannot do that. Because of that, there would be so many women that I could be the voice of, where I chose to be with my talent. I chose to be with my existing career, which I have worked really hard, and my dreams and my vision kept me going. So I wanted to be representing a lot of female DJs, and make the way for them to go ahead and get the things on their vision and my dream too. So girls today, they can do day and night job. They can do they can raise their kids, and they can raise the family, they can attend the family and work together today. So I felt that time that I could be the voice for a lot of other women. Having all this going through my life, my mind was like a bad remix. I was thinking that what is there in my head. My noise was more than music, and I went into depression. And there was my mother who supported me a lot, and my mother has two daughters. And I felt that now I have to take care of my family, and it is my job to take care of them. And if I'm not a guy, I'm not a boy in their lives, but I'm a girl, I'm a woman, and why not choose to take care of my family? I chose to take care of my family, and from that moment, I I move on to my next C, which is complete ownership of my life, and I chose that. And today, from that moment, the next year, I voted and ranked as number one female DJ, which made me to believe strongly in myself. And that day, all my highs and lows in my life was a promise I made to my father to carry my culture and values in my DNA. I chose to say with great humanity that every thought, word, and actions in my 15 years career was ingrained in my cultural values. And I actually carried my cultural values all my life as a DJ. And I made my promise to my father. So you may say I'm a dreamer. I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and world will live as one. And guys, I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So once John Lennon said that, if you're a real dreamer, you'll find the strength, resolve, and fortitude to rise about all the obstacles and hurdles, and you will turn all the obstacles into assets. So, guys, at this stage, I can honestly say that, I took it all, I gave it my all, and we'll keep continuing giving all from myself, all the music from myself, whatever I feel, to the world and to other women, support all the other women. And I've decided that time only that today women can do everything. If I could do it, you could do it as well. If you're a homemaker, student, or working professionals or artist, any of the other wonderful creatures God has made, um, if you can make it, if you believe in your dreams, surround yourself with the right people, and always keep looking up. Look at me. If I can do it, you can do it too. So, guys, anyone can do it. Just believe in yourself and your dreams. And then that brings to my last C, which is be crazy, be unconventional, shine on, you crazy diamond. Remember my mantra, Kem Cho Majama, keep rocking and keep shining, guys. So, lastly, I would like to say keep living, keep rocking. All the negative thoughts, keep blocking. All the happy moments, keep clocking. Opportunities are going to come knocking, and you better get going. Be unconventional, break the mold, embrace the new, let it go out the old. So, guys, thank you so much for having me on TEDx. And it was wonderful to share my journey as a DJ with you guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. This is DJ Ring. It was my small journey in the small time.